Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Wood Elves playthrough, where we are currently moving on the Red Duke's territory up here in Mousillon and Lyonesse. We've just approached one of his armies over here, so we're about to take him on there. We do want to try and get some Sisters of the Fawn into one of our armies relatively soon, but we're going to have to take our time doing that simply because it's a very top tier building and I don't have access to it yet. That said, you know, we are pushing towards it. We're probably going to get it in our main territory. So let me know if you do want, I'm not sure what I was saying there. But no, so let me know what's going on with all of that. I know what I'm saying, let me know what's going on. No, so we'll find out what's going on there. I'm forgetting what its territory's name is. Kingsglade. No, so we're going to push up here. We're going to clear out here. Obviously, we're going to have to deal with the corruption to an extent. And then we need to work out where we're attacking next. Potentially, I want to create an army and send it off against the vampires over here to support my Empire allies. Right, we're going to send Durfu chasing out after him while Orion pushes into and ruins their territory. I'm going to do a little bit of unit swapping, so I want to have Orion having all of these Way Watchers. Ooh, the Orcs are doing a bit of confederation there. And we've just researched a new tech. Ryan is, sorry, Durfu's going to move around chasing them. He is a bit weaker, so I do want to be careful, but Durfu himself is immense. What's the garrison here like? It's quite a big garrison, actually.
Master of the wild hunt.
But the longer I leave it, the longer I let them build up. So, yeah. We found a few new people here. Skeggy have already fallen. You guys accept a non-aggression pact? No.
Starting out. Seeking
okay, so which tech next? So that's good. 20% income from all buildings. That's huge. But ooh, global recruitment capacity's really nice. I don't need that. I'm not fighting too many beastmen herds. I'm going to grab that for the global recruitment capacity. Then we're probably going to push down this route to get that. We also want to get that building going. Which one is this? This is this one. So I'm upping their defenses first. Nearly leveled here up. Okay, so the Empire is pushing, but see, the people seem to have issues dealing with the vampires now. So while everybody's at war with them, the vampires aren't a weak force, though they are surrounded by enemies now. But you can see the Empire is getting its butt kicked. So I do want to move out to support there. The Von Carsteins have started expanding. So as soon as we've dealt with Mousillon, we're going to push out after the vampire counts to try, you know, we'll wood this area of the map as well to try and help out and deal with that. I might try and get a peace treaty with those dwarfs there, otherwise I'm going to have to take them on, which will annoy a few people. But no, right now it's about getting and ensuring that peace. So with the friendlier nations, I don't really want to be fighting those dwarfs if I can avoid it, because they'll eventually get confederated with the dwarves or Clan Angrund, but you know, that's something we'll deal with when we deal with. Okay, so that's perfect actually. They are being pushed away from my territory there. Oh, and they've negotiated peace with them. Oh, those annoying people. So I'm going to grab this one next, simply because I want this.
The hunter.
Right. We have leveled up him. So we're going to go straight down this tree now.
You have orders? You have my spear. Attack!
It's not too bad a garrison, actually. So we're going to take a turn to build ourselves up. I'm a little worried about them double timing back, but if they do that too much, I'm going to be double timing back with Durfu.
Going forth.
Campaign. Always campaign.
Finding
Simply because campaign generally saves me money. And saving money is always good. I'm not seeing any humans. They might have been further in, so we might have missed the Empire colonies, the human colonies over there. But, you know, if we have, we have. Their jobs, while finding people is good, it's also just to wander the world exploring and finding, you know, while we do find a lot of people that way, it's just finding people to trade with and picking up all those objects, because that is a huge buff to us. I don't get Bretonia fighting up here, because Bretonia tends to cripple itself by fighting up here, actually, because it can take the territory, but it's so hard for it to hold, and the AI doesn't seem to realise that as much. I think there really should be... I think the AI is a little too aggressive in taking territory it can't really hold, because if they move their armies, they will straight up lose those territories, so they end up sinking too much money into them. Yes, we will accept that peace treaty. And try and rebuild our relations with those guys. Durfu is still chasing down that army. Orion is getting ready to lay siege. Oh, perfect! This is going to be a nice battle, guys. Oh, we're actually fighting the Red Duke here. Now, I say this is going to be a nice battle. This could be quite a tricky battle, actually, guys, because my poison's going to do nothing to these guys, I don't think. My fear is going to do nothing to these guys. So, actually, this army is not great versus what I'm up against, because my terror is going to be of no benefit whatsoever. So, we're going to form here. We're going to form here. You can go up hiding with them. We're going to drag them in. At which point we are going to... so you guys can actually sit right back in these woods. As a little group. You are going to turn off fire at will. And then our Lord is going to hammer into them. So this is effectively our line, and our archers are going to try to smash them.
Your command?
Okay. gamble, because that's not much magic. Not that I've got much magic use here. And we're going to reform in the woods here, because I don't get huge negatives from woods. Oh god, why are you so far forwards?
Swift of foot!
You guys can start pushing forwards to drag them down. Slam that through them. I love this wind spell. That's perfect. These guys can start sneaking up forwards and up here. Let's get our counter charge on. You guys need to just get down involved quickly. Move, 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 move. Unfortunately, we're too far away from their lord, but we can get involved on their lord with Durfu. You guys can fire at will. Let's hit those Black Knights to start with. Durfu needs to shred their lord. This isn't quite going how I wanted, guys. However, we've got some nice abilities to throw out still. They're going to shred anything before it gets to them. I need to kill them first. Once these guys are gone, that's everything which can get to me done. How much is that? It's 13, so that's quite a lot actually. Right, you guys can start hammering into here, right in the centre. The Red Duke is falling. He can take another spell. You guys can charge forward into him. You guys can get a nice buff. They're falling apart, they're falling apart. Let's move you guys forwards to support. So these guys are now being able to hit these guys in the back with impunity, and they're shredding all of those units over there. The Red Duke is pretty much gone, which is going to smash them. Once the Red Duke is gone, I suspect most of their army's going. This is a nice thing about the Branch Wraiths as well. They are very solid in melee, so while he's not really a melee fighter, he can do it. And that's their lord gone, so these guys are going to start disintegrating all over the place. You can see their entire army is now collapsing, it's crumbling on them, so same right in center there, let's just pepper them to get you guys some extra kills. We're shredding them here. Let's buff myself up. Durfu hasn't even taken damage here. These guys are going to start completely falling over shortly. There you go, you can see their units are already just popping. So, that was a nice solid victory. And let's think, while the Red Duke is a good melee fighter, it's very risky for vampires to have melee fighters, because if their lord goes down, they struggle, as you saw. They're not falling just yet, but they are disintegrating, so they are dying. I am definitely gonna win here no matter what.
Release! Release!
Oh, so we've got a unit of Glaive Guard there who aren't crumbling. Let's get onto them with my range. Now they are. Ooh, my Branch Wraith is breaking now because of the Grave Guard. But nice, solid victory there for us, guys. So, obviously we destroyed their entire force. You always destroy the entire vampire forces. And my archers there, you can see. And then again, even my Dryads, you know, while the Dryads aren't so solid, aren't so durable, they are a very solid unit. They did a lot of damage as well. So that was a nice solid battle for us. And we're going to double tap him next turn to finish him off. And then we're going to take his capital. Now, they don't collapse as easily in their main territories, guys, because they don't need a lord to stay stood in their main territory. But it's still, you know, it's still very, makes can't talk, but ranged is still a very good way of dealing with them, so. And the Red Druk is gone again. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a weapon damage. That's going on Durfu himself. And he's now got his 5 battles, so he needs 3 Treekin units, which we've already got. I do, so why is that not... Oh, it's got to be the higher level ones. Oh, we can sort that. I'm going to wait a turn simply because we'll have Durfu here soon. Which will make this a bit easier. You can keep exploring, as we've seen. You can head over in here, actually. I want to try and find... Nope, the humans are gone.
Seeking unseen paths.
Ooh, you can get a unicorn. That is... She shouldn't be in melee anyway, so... It's charge bonus, unsurprisingly. And it causes fear. Interesting. Durfu has leveled up a bit again. Okay, what to build here? Now I could get this, which does give us the research rate, which is good. I'm going to build these in other places, though I don't know if they're buff stack. So we'll probably get them in other places, even if they do stack. That's only characters. That's probably the one I want most, is the that. I might get one of these everywhere, but for the time being not. Because I want to start pushing... Oh no, we want to get this for Forest Dragon. So who's pushing down the tree one? You are. How long is it until you get to your full surplus? Not very long. Yeah, you're gonna be longer. I might wait on the Forest Dragons then. Because actually, Forest Dragons are not that tough. They're really cool, but they are not hugely tough. Actually, these guys are better than a Forest Dragon. Having a tree man in your army is immense. They are immensely powerful units. Oh, I'm going to knock this over. I don't need this here. So actually we can do both. So we're going to start pushing down that tree. Though again, it doesn't really matter, because what's the build time on some of these high-end units? I don't know. Because we can get stuff through our global recruitment as well. But then again, I could always build the Forest Dragon thing somewhere else. I'm not sure why I've got buildings here. We'll knock that one over.
Come! The beauty of Athelloren is seldom seen.
Yes! That's nice. So we've got a defensive alliance and... an alliance and trading agreement with Clan Angrund now as well. No, things are going well. As I said, I do need to push out here against the vampire, against the rest of the vampires as well shortly. But that is going to be our next big campaign once we've dealt with the Red Duke over here. Though the Red Duke's not going to take long for us to deal with now. Get Durfu's army back up and set up properly and get him doing his quests. And we'll build towards those Sisters of the Thorn for Orion's army. And again, we probably will try and keep some cav in the army, though it's getting that balance right. I do also want to up the Oak of Ages, which I'm going to need to try and save some units, some Amber for, rather than spending it all on Tree Men units. While Tree Men units are very good, upping the Oak of Ages is also very, very beneficial and helpful once the corruption starts spreading late game. Because obviously when Chaos Invasion comes, you start getting Chaos Corruption spreading. And unless you level up the Oak of Ages, guys, you can't deal with it. You have no other way of removing corruption from your land. You can see here, I'm already gaining while it's dropping off. Upping this is the only way to do it. It also lowers your upkeep and ups your public order. So it's very, very beneficial. It's something you really need to keep an eye on and keep pushing up. Ah, you can only have one of those, so I do need to build one of those buildings here. Which is the one I currently need. I need the Shrine of Erif Cal. So we'll build that one here. Which is Winds of Ad Magic Reserves is nice. And it unlocks the tech. That's the other one which is nice, is the Casualty Replenishment. So we'll get our dragons elsewhere, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So we're keeping the birdies, and we're keeping the cavalry in Vol's Anvil. Okay. We'll do their armor next. I know they're more of a melee, a caster, but having them be able to do both, that becomes a nice easy auto. We're okay for cash, so we're going to seed it.
I thirst for the hunt.
And next turn we're going to move on to Lyonesse, their capital.
The hunter.
There we might sack. So we'll get those, then we'll go down his trees, and then we'll look at where else we want to go.
I assist you. Starting out.
Okay, let's grab here.
Finding pathways.
Ooh, we see some Skaven. Ooh, they've grown.
We are brave like
They might be a bit bigger than the last few times I've seen them, guys. Okay, so obviously we're pushing there. We're going to smash that last settlement quickly, get our trees growing, and then we are going to pull back. Who is this here? It is nothing. I was hoping there was still some Dark Elves there, because I could quite easily go to them. Though, the Dwarfs are pushing back against the Vampires there. They just took the moot, so that might be beneficial for us, guys. Again, we'll have to see exactly what's going on there, guys. Ooh! Two of my allies have gone to war. Oh! Well, I'm only allied with one. So, we're going to war. We're going to side with my ally. Because they're my ally. It's that simple. If they'd both been allied, I might have had to make a choice, but they're not. And Nordland's actually... No, that's mid... So Nordland's actually not that small, so... Now this is the unfortunate thing about having allies like this, is you do suffer from the vagaries of your allies. Okay, so that's going to pull us into the north, actually. But I can deal with the north far better than any of these guys can. So we'll keep an eye on how the dwarves are doing over here. We may send support for them against the vampires if they need it, but for now we're gonna send an invasion force up into the north and start foresting the north.
I live to serve Ariel.
Actually, no, we're going to send Orion in first, because he's got the bigger army, so he'll be able to make siege equipment faster if it's needed. I've got a feeling it's not going to be needed. Wow, that auto-resolve was terrible, guys. Raise and recap.
Lord of the Forest.
That auto-resolve was terrible. Yeah, and that's why auto-resolves aren't always good. That should not have gone that badly, though. We need to borrow one of your Treekin units. Why is that quest not completed?
Beginning my
Oh,
journey.
wow, I think there might be quite a lot of Skaven spread over here.
I go forth, treading softly.
Yeah, missed an island up here, but never mind. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. We'll wait and see how this war goes, because there's obviously going to be a lot of trickies in it. I'm being dragged into... So yeah, we're going to be dragged into the north, guys, unfortunately, because of our allies' wars. But that's not bad, because that is actually territory we can take and they can't. It is going to mean I am going to be one of the vanguards against Chaos when they come, but we'll deal with that as we deal with that. My homeland should be relatively safe from the other Chaos hordes, because for the very simple reason, guys, that they've got to go through other people to get there. However, Estelia may fall to Chaos when Chaos first hit, but again, we'll deal with that as we deal with that. I don't think we're in any danger of Chaos appearing on our doorstep within the next few turns, hopefully. So I'm not going to worry too much about that, guys. Okay, so we're seeing lots of other people now. I've still got the faster camera movement up, as you can see, guys, and I'm getting used to it now. I did nearly turn it off because it was a bit too fast for me to start with, but now I'm actually getting used to it, so we will keep it going. Okay, so what's Durfu's next mission? I need to move somebody into Vol's Anvil. Let's get our little tree man up again. Who we threw away last time like a numpty. And he can move up to Vol's Anvil.
The woods of Athelloren welcome you.
Let's
Deliver
gain a
your
confederation, guys. That should give us some nice things. So we now completely control
These
the
are
woods.
dark times.
I'm just going to drop these armies straight out, guys, because
Daughter of Athelloren.
they cost me money. I can always get these lords back if needs be. Nice. So we have the forest dragon here already. Oh, why can't you have gone down the other route, though? Well, not this one over. Do we have a Temple of Isha already? No, so that's actually perfect. We've managed to get sensible temples. Maybe we do already have a Temple of Isha. Temple of Isha. No, we don't. I should have unlocked something for us then. So we've got that. Sorry, just trying to work out what to build next. Gonna push out the growth. There, here. I'm knocking that one straight over. Knocking that one straight over. I don't need that for anything else. We can get Way Stalkers and the Way Watchers, and Way Watchers are brilliant, guys. Some of these extra guys are quite good, but Way Watchers are just... their armor piercing makes them very good. These guys do slightly more damage, though. Especially with Silver Shards where they do magic. So I might try and keep a mix. Which means I actually do want to keep one place with that leveled up. Do I have one in Kingsglade? Oh, that was Kingsglade. So actually I can build both here. So I might keep a mix in my armies.
Blade at your service.
Anyway, guys, we're going to be ending this one here. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. We will be getting ourselves another army up and running shortly. Though obviously I've got to... replenish these armies up here to start with, which is going to involve a little bit of mixing things up. So I probably want to go for a mix of these guys, simply because these guys do a lot more damage. These guys are armor piercing, these guys do more generic damage, so I probably want to have a few of both in my armies. Though these guys' range is huge. Who has more ammo? Their ammo is the same. What's this? See, the armor piercing is good. They're also, you know, they are master ambushers, so but so are these guys. So it's a bit of a mix because they're both good. These guys do more damage, so I'll have a bit of a look and a bit of think about that. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. Next time, the invasion of the North. Thank you very much for watching.